Have you ever just wondered what it would be like to explore a completely different world? For some people, the whole journey into scuba diving starts with just a love for nature. For others, it's a real call to adventure. So let's dive right in and explore the top reasons why you might want to get your scuba certification and see what's really waiting for you just beneath the surface. Okay, just think about this for a second. More than 70% of our entire planet is covered by water. It's this huge blue world, and if you don't dive, you're pretty much limiting yourself to just the dry 30%. There's a whole universe out there that most people simply never, ever get to see.
So that's the big question, right? With all that hidden territory out there, what exactly are you missing out on? Well, let's take a look.
First up, it's about discovering a universe that is so different from anything you have ever seen on land. The sights waiting for you are, and I mean this, genuinely breathtaking. When people imagine diving, they usually picture these vibrant tropical coral reefs, and yeah, those are absolutely incredible. But the adventure does not stop there. You can see everything from tiny, colorful fish to these gentle, majestic manatees in Florida. Or maybe you'll explore historic shipwrecks that are perfectly preserved in the St. Lawrence River. It's not just an ocean thing. Freshwater diving is just as wild and fascinating. And diving is so much more than just sightseeing. It can give your travels and adventures a whole new purpose. You can become an underwater explorer, searching for treasures like the fossilized teeth of the gigantic megalodon shark in Florida's rivers. Or, get this, you could find yourself planning a trip to Iceland, not for the northern lights, but to literally dive between the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates and touch two continents at the same time. How cool is that? And that really gets to the heart of it all. It's this feeling of being part of a kind of exclusive club of people who've actually witnessed these hidden wonders. It truly is a privilege to see a part of our planet that remains a total mystery to so many others. But the whole experience goes way deeper than just the visuals. Let's talk about the second big reason. It's about a completely new physical and mental sensation. It's not just what you see, it's really about how you feel. This is one of the most incredible feelings you can possibly have. I'm talking about the zero-gravity experience. Once you get the hang of your buoyancy, you can just hover, completely weightless in the water. You're not stuck to the ground anymore. You can move up, down, left, right. You are literally flying, moving totally freely in 3 dimensions. And that's not just a nice comparison. It's for real. The feeling is so similar to being in space that NASA actually uses this gigantic indoor pool. They call it the Neutral Buoyancy Lab to train its astronauts for spacewalks. So probably the closest you'll ever get to feeling like an astronaut is by becoming a diver. But beyond the sheer thrill of it, there's this profound sense of calm. The author of our source material calls it underwater yoga, and honestly, that's a perfect description. It's this amazing opportunity to completely clear your mind and just be. See, the act of diving itself just naturally puts you in this meditative state. You're breathing slowly, deliberately. Your focus shifts away from work emails and all those daily problems to, the fish swimming by or the way the light filters through the water. It's a forced digital detox. You are completely disconnected from your phone, which lets you truly reset and re-energize. And over time, for a lot of people, diving sort of evolves from a fun vacation activity into something much more meaningful. It becomes a genuine purpose in their life. There's this natural progression that seems to happen all the time. First, you get your certification. Then you just fall completely in love with the underwater world. And then you feel this powerful urge to protect it. That's what diving with a mission is all about. It could be joining underwater cleanups, helping with coral restoration, or even getting involved in citizen science. Your passion finds a real purpose. And the best part, you won't be doing it alone. Scuba diving is an incredibly social activity. All that time you spend on the boat before and after dives is for sharing stories and just getting excited with your dive buddies. You'll quickly find yourself part of this global community, making friends from all walks of life who share that exact same passion. There's actually science behind that feeling of wonder you get. It's called awe therapy. When you're floating over a deep reef or next to a massive shipwreck, you feel so small in the face of something so vast and powerful. And research actually shows that this feeling of awe can reduce stress, boost your well-being, and even make you a sharper thinker.
And this all ties into another amazing idea called a blue mind. The marine biologist Wallace J. Nichols came up with this term to describe that meditative state we enter whenever we're near, in, or underwater. As our world gets more and more hectic, science is showing that these blue spaces, like oceans and lakes, are incredibly good for our mental health. They reduce anxiety and increase calm. And diving is one of the most immersive ways to tap into that.
So, from discovering a whole new universe to finding a new sense of purpose and well-being, the reasons to learn to dive are, well, they're as deep as the ocean itself. Your adventure is really just waiting to begin. Honestly, I can't say it any better than the author of our source material, so I'm just going to leave you with their words. I wish you a lifetime of legendary underwater adventures.
So I guess the only question left is this. The other 70% of our planet is out there, just full of wonder and mystery. Are you ready to go explore it?